Hello, welcome to Samadhi Healing Art Studio in Breckenridge, Colorado. My name is Andy and thanks for joining me for a 15-minute yoga practice. Go on and clear some space wherever you're at right now. If you have a mat available, great. Otherwise, post up in your living room or wherever you might be. And we'll begin actually in a standing position. So let's go on and just frame up with our feet squared under the hips. And we'll begin in mountain pose with the arms open out to either side of the body, palms open, fingers wide. Start to take a nice slow, deep breath in and out. Start to focus in on your breath for your practice, slowing things down for this next 15 minutes together. As we take a nice deep inhale, begin to reach nice and high over the head. Interlace your fingers, flip the wrists, and press your palms upward towards the ceiling as you gaze towards the sky. Come to a gentle back bend, releasing the head back if that feels okay on the neck. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Bring the arms nice and wide as you slowly lower back to mountain pose. We'll bring the tops of our hands and shoulders towards the wall behind us as you open up through the chest. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, start to let those shoulders push up and then back and then down towards the spine. Another breath in as we reach high. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, rise. Exhale, we're going to dive all the way down to a fold. Take a couple rounds of breath as you just let your upper body hang, let the head shake out, yes, and then no. Letting the arms just dangle, letting the upper body start to gravitate towards the earth. Warming up the back of the legs slightly as we inhale again. We're going to rise halfway to flat back. Going to bring your hands to the shins. And then engaging the shoulder blades towards the spine. We're going to look towards the top of our mat, creating a nice flat table shape along the spine. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, slide back to your fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, connect the hands, interlace your fingers again. This time we'll leave our first finger pointing towards the ceiling. Bring your head back to neutral, and we're gonna just step our feet slightly wider, more to shoulder width. And then reaching over to the right side of you, start to look up towards the inner bend of the elbow, keeping either elbow framed outside of the head. Coming to a little side opening along the left hip up to the shoulder. Inhale, back up to center, and exhale to the other side. Glancing up towards that right elbow this time. Inhale, back up to center, and bring the arms nice and wide back down to mountain. Inhale, reaching overhead. Exhale, palms to heart center. From here, let's go in and step our right foot up to the top of our mat and left foot back to set up for our warrior one. So to begin, we'll have our front knee at a bend over the ankle. Back foot is at a slight angle here, and we're gonna square up our hips. So by that, we're just bringing that left hip up to meet the right. And then we'll bring arms engaged up to either side of the head, reaching nice and high. Framing our shoulders, take a deep breath in. Exhale, good. From here, let's open up to warrior two. Right arm will reach forward, left arm behind us. We're gonna start to open up our hips and go in and adjust that back leg so that the back arch of our foot is now framing our front heel. From here, start to reach forward slightly, flip the front palm up, and we'll slide right into reverse warrior, reaching over your head towards the wall behind you. Still keep that front knee engaged over your ankle. Hips narrow, and then looking up towards that right elbow as the fingers anchor over the head. Try to keep your left arm relaxed and passive. Let that big side opening happening through the right side of the rib cage. Inhale as you rise. Exhale, passing warrior two. We're gonna go directly into extended side angle pose. Option one for elbow to the knee. If you have a block available, you could bring your hand to the block, or maybe the hand comes down to the earth. Any of those variations are fine. And then we're gonna actually extend that left arm over our head, reaching forward. Pause for breath. And release, come back up to standing. We're gonna go directly back to reverse warrior, getting that full range of motion through the side body. Once more, inhale, rise. Exhale into extended side angle. Inhale, return to reverse warrior one more time. And as we come back, we'll connect palms to heart center, step left foot up to meet your right. We'll find a nice stance with our feet squared again. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, chair. Dropping into chair pose, start to frame your knees over the tops of the feet. You should still be able to see your first few toes. Toes and knees aligned. Hips will start to release down, and we'll let our weight sink into our heels. Arms are reaching nice and high. Keep the chest open, head high. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dive to a fold. Inhale, lift halfway to flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to standing, reach overhead at the top. Exhale, palms to heart center. From here, we're gonna go on and leave our left foot at the top of the mat. Step your right foot back. We'll set up for that warrior one sequence again. Same thing, other side. So left knee framed over the ankle, square your hips. Back foot at a slight angle, and then we'll meet with arms overhead. Deep breath in, engage the shoulder blades. Exhale, release. Next breath in, open up to warrior two. Left arm goes forward this time. Back foot's gonna angle out. Hips are open and narrow. Deep breath in, reach forward slightly, flip the front palm up, reverse warrior. Reach over your head to the wall behind you. Keep the front knee at a bend, right arm relaxed. Inhale as you rise. Passing warrior two, find your extended side angle variation. Taking the same option you did on the other side. Again, you can have elbow to knee, hand to a block, or hand all the way to the earth. Gazing upward as you find your final form. Inhale, rise. Exhale all the way back to reverse warrior. Inhale, come back and up one more time. Extending that arm even further forward. And last time, returning back to reverse warrior. Good, and frame hands together at the heart. Step right foot up to meet the left, squaring up the feet. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, chair. Lowering into our chair pose. Again, arms nice and long, head elevated, dropping those hips, finding stability and balance as we strengthen through the thighs into the core. Deep breath in, rise all the way to standing, and exhale, fold. Take 2 breaths at your fold, relax the neck. Inhale, lift halfway to flat back. And exhale, fold. Shake out the head. Inhale, rise to standing. Reaching all the way overhead at the top. Exhale, palms to heart center. Good. From here, we're going to actually go on and step towards the center of our mat and bring our feet a little bit wider than our hips and shoulders, likely coming to the edges of your mat if you have a mat available. Otherwise, just slightly wider than your shoulders. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, open up past that mountain pose, and we're going to actually connect our hands together at our tailbone. Start to roll shoulders up and then back towards the spine, open through the heart center. Deep inhale. Exhale, start to fold halfway. As we lower our upper body, our hands are going to drift away from the low back up to the ceiling. Continue your fold, completely softening the neck. Let the top of the head gravitate towards the earth as the hands drift upward away from the body. Release the arms remaining in your fold. Shake out the head and neck. Inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, palms to heart center. From here, we're going to go on and step our feet nice and narrow, so they're basically touching. Inhale, reach high, find space between the palms. Exhale, finding a narrow chair pose. So a little bit different than our previous chair. Our legs are going to be nice and close together, toes and knees still aligned. Deep breath in. Exhale, palms to heart center. From here, we're going to actually prepare to twist to your right. So drop your hips even lower. Option 1, to modify, you could simply hug the thigh. Option 2, you could bring that elbow all the way around to the outside of the knee and thigh area. Start to look over your right shoulder as you twist. Inhale to center. Keep breathing and stay strong. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. And we'll rise all the way to standing. Exhale, release. As we find our way back down, go on and step your feet just under the hips again. Bring in a little bit of space between those feet. We'll bring our right knee to quite a bit of a bend. Right fingertips are going to center out underneath our chest. Inhale, fly the left arm open to the ceiling. Look upward as you fly the arm nice and high. And you can bring in however much of a bend you'd like to your right knee. Try to keep your left leg nice and long. And release down. Swap out the hands. Left knee comes to a bend, right leg straightens up. Inhale, right arm to the ceiling. And release down. Good. Inhale, rise all the way to standing. Reach overhead at the top. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, rise. And exhale, release back to mountain pose. We'll open up palms to either side of the body. Shoulders push back. Lift through the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, release those shoulders. At this point, you're welcome to move all the way on down to the earth and find Shavasana or corpse pose, and have a few moments to yourself to take some silence and close out your practice. Thanks again for joining me today here at Samadhi Healing Art Studio, and tune in to TV8 Summit for lots more to come.